I want to take the time to say thank you to my patrons. Your help has actually not only done so much for my channel, but it's actually helped me personally to make it through this tough year. And I want to thank all of my subscribers, and well, thank you, and let's get to the show. Speaking of old man and get off my lawn type shit, hey, how many of you guys, and I know it was mentioned earlier in the chat, how many of you guys want to talk about, oh God, the latest dumb fuck thing that Bill Maher says? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it and let's address this shit, right? All right, so hey guys, just to let you guys know, I am somebody who does not have, I don't have it. I actually used to have it before, like, I took a big financial hit because of COVID, and I didn't have the same things that didn't have the same level of income that I had due to, like, my job being partly based on commission. And it's just been a tough year, so I had to get rid of cable. So with doing that, I also got rid of my HBO subscription. Now, of course, I can always get HBO Go or some shit like that, but quite frankly, I have too many subscription services. So, I had already stopped watching Bill Maher because of the house N-word thing that he did, and like he had to have the blackest person on the world to come and save him by like having Cornel West come out and like save him and shit like that. But it's just like Bill Maher has always been an edgy boy. He has been. And like you kind of see like all this other good bullshit that he spouts. And what really kind of like turned me off from like his brand of comedy is the whole, well, I can't say what I want to say and be funny. It's like, no, motherfucker, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but you have consequence. And he's one of those types of people that just like, well, George Carlin didn't mind explaining a fucking joke. George Carlin didn't go unquestioned. But these motherfuckers, like Bill Maher, are just like, well, I get to say whatever I want and nobody questions me. But now he is being questioned. And this goes to, I know it's a couple of days old, but let's actually address this. So here we go.
And finally, new rule 3 months into his presidency. It's time to admit that Joe Biden has been a huge disappointment to comedians.
Now, okay, so the way it starts off is that Bill Maher is, I don't know, he's, how do I put it? With Donald Trump was just like a gift to comedians, both left wing and right wing. Well, mostly left wing. And so now a fucking pot shotter like Bill Maher literally has nothing to make jokes about. Now, people on the left, such as myself, because I'm a left-wing motherfucker, we are people that can say, hey, Joe Biden is fucking up here, fucking up there. And surprisingly, when we make mention of shit like that, actually takes time to fix and try to make better. Not perfect, but better. It's scary that a president is somewhat listening to us. Fuck. Still in all, the whole bully Biden from the left is surprisingly working. And, you know, a lot of these, like, let's be honest, Bill Maher is a fucking liberal. And that's not the whole lefty type. No, he's a fucking liberal because one of his big performative gestures was donating $1 million to Obama. But yeah, no, it's not the jokes. It's not the every week, every day. It's some sort of random ass insane tweet, and that's disappointing to people like Bill Maher. But yeah, let's hear him ramble on.
All the jokes we were stockpiling about ancient, doddering, sleepy Joe. Useless. The man has been nothing short of sharp, focused, and completely on top of things. We were expecting a font of comedy gold about a senile geezer showing up to work in his pajama bottoms and plowing his motorcade into a farmer's market.
Well, that was what we had with Trump, except for the motorcade. You know, his motorcade, he actually had, you know, people getting affected with coronavirus because he wanted to be big man and drive around a fucking hospital just to show that, hey, he's big, strong man. But, that was Trump, and Joe Biden isn't doing crazy shit like that. Let's go.
Forget the dog. He was going to bite someone on the South Lawn. But a funny thing happened on the way to the old age home. Biden slayed the orange dragon and is now spearheading the most transformative administration since FDR. With an
Yeah, no, he's not. He's just listening to people. That's okay. Like, we don't have to say it as he's being like super progressive. He's not. He's just like, when you're measuring everything by, well, Trump, then of course he seems like he's like super FDR. Not really, but yeah, sure.
Rating of 59%. Even the Joe Biden tics and gaffes that used to bug us, the hair smelling and the getting lost in a sentence and the challenging of random people to a fight in the parking lot. Gone. Biden stepped up his game. Yeah.
No, his handlers stepped up their game. But yeah, and I'm shit talking, I'm shit posting, but like the fact is, when you actually come down to it, progressives, lefties, we have some complaints, but not as many complaints as we thought we would with Joe Biden. Now, when it comes to the bullshit he's allowing in the Senate, that's a different story. Yeah. Bully the shit out of Joe Manchin, but we'll get to that. But yeah, no, like, I may lose my leftist credentials here, but yeah, of course, the shit that Joe Biden can do on his own through executive action, which in some cases are illegal, but still how we run the government. Yeah, he's actually being a lot more progressive than what we thought he would. The detention centers, how they were being overly overran, and how that has been brought down, and the wait time has gone from like 2 weeks to like, a little bit over a day. So yeah, no, fuck. And this is not me like, sucking off Biden, but like, he is doing an okay job. The vaccinations of 100 million within 100 days, he actually almost doubled that. Like, yeah, no, that is actually good. And yeah, no, that sending the experts and doctors, like the Iran peace deal is actually about to get back into place. Like, yeah, sure, this is some good things, but let's go.
Yes, he got better at 78. What a mind-blowing concept that must be to the younger generations, for whom writing someone off simply for their age is the last acceptable prejudice.
And here we go. So, Bill Maher is an old fuck. He is. He's an old fuck. And he gets upset. And this is going back to the intro that I was actually talking about. He is motherfucking upset that he can't run the same tired comedic lines, the same tired comedic routine that he used to, because younger people aren't putting up with his shit anymore. Now, granted, I'm going to be honest with you guys. There is a problem that has been happening with this country where, yes, the boomers have, in a lot of cases, took the wealth and hoarded it away from the younger generations. The millennial generations, which I'm a millennial, I'm not some kid, I'm almost 40. The millennial generation is fucked. We will not reach the same level of motherfucking success that our parents are. And the Zoomers behind us are even more fucked. Working 50, 60 hours a week to just motherfucking barely survive the gig economy. But, you know, kids just don't like old people. But it gets better. But wait, there's more.
Oh, yes. They hate every ism except ageism. It's completely forbidden to tell any joke about race, gender, religion, weight, but age? Have at it. You ever...
Wait. Is somebody crying? Is somebody crying? Is somebody crying? Oh. No. Everybody can talk about old people. Oh. Let's continue.
Ever go down the greeting card aisle at CVS? Every card for anyone over 60 is the same joke. Happy birthday, I'm surprised your dick hasn't fallen off. Now, the excuse for this prejudice has always been, well, we're a young country. I've been hearing that my whole life. America's a young country. Well, tonight, I'd just like to say this, America. You're not that young anymore. Powdered wigs was a long time ago. It's time you grew up. It's time to stop doing stupid, teenage, immature things. And number one on that list is not getting the most fundamental trade-off in life. You're beautiful when you're young, wise when you're old.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know, because it was a recent dumb fuck that was in the White House that was old. It's several different dumb fucks that are in the Senate and the House that are old. It's a dumb fuck that's right next to me on the screen that is fucking old. I don't see wisdom. I don't. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's going to actually explain some wisdom.
This is the only country in the world dumb enough not to get this most basic, intuitive, obvious, file it under duh concept. That if, as they say, you learn something new every day, it stands to reason someone who's logged 10,000 more days is going to be in general a little wiser. Life is a series of patterns. You don't see it at first because it's not a pattern yet.
Hey, check this out. I don't know if you guys hear it, but I keep hearing it. I keep hearing like special pleading. Because we all know that Bill Maher in his younger days have never made an old people joke. It's almost as if, like any fucking bullshit ass liberal like this. And again, I'm not trying to use it as the pejorative, like, oh, the liberals. But this bullshit ass, like, political party liberal isn't talking about this shit because he has the fucking power. He has the fucking seat of just like, oh, I'm older, so you should respect me. Like, is it just me? Is it that I'm just seeing it? Now, maybe because I'm like 39 and I'm not over 60 like he is, then I'm just seeing it like, yo, dude, you're only talking about this way because you're fucking old. And you've been called out for being out of touch and being fucking old. Man, am I the only one seeing this? I know most people are getting to the part in covering this that I'm actually, going to cover in a second. But, I mean, like, you don't automatically get wisdom. You may accumulate experiences while getting older, but you don't just automatically get wisdom because, I managed to survive to an age of 60 in a first world country. Like, no, fuck. That's not how this shit works. If you're a dumb fuck with your head up your ass, it will be the same at 30, 40, or 50. Yeah, he's like a 15-year-old picking on 10-year-olds. Shit. Okay, yeah, let's go.
By the third time, yeah, okay, I get it now. Yes, societies need youthful energy and fresh eyes on problems, and it's true. It takes young people to start a revolution. But Biden is the right man for this moment precisely because he is old. Been there, done that.
Now, mind you, okay, wait. Now, mind you. Who were the young people actually going overwhelmingly for? Who? Like, this shit right here actually does not, like, he's complaining about ageism. He's complaining about ageism. But who were the younger people going for? Were they going for Pete Buttigieg? No. Were they going for somebody, like some people were going for Kamala, or Kamala, excuse me. They were going for an older man by the name of Bernie fucking Sanders. You know, the person that Bill Maher actually turned on because he just didn't like it because he was opposed to the Hillary campaign. Like what Gina said, Bernie motherfucking Sanders. Oh, wow. Yeah, he went after comic book. He went after people talking about how, like, literally, oh my God. And this was the most stupidest take that I've ever seen. He went after people for liking comic books. The young people that like comic books helped Trump get elected. When Stan Lee was literally an old fuck and had been doing comics for fucking years. Stan Lee wrote comics when this motherfucker was young. But yeah, let's continue.
To virtue. He's getting things done on wealth inequality in Afghanistan and racial justice and climate change that keyboard warriors only dream about while muttering, "Okay, boomer." Young, dumb, and full of cum? Yes.
All right, so here, let's actually just address this. There are some people that are fucking keyboard warriors. I will fucking admit. They just sit back and throw pop shots on Twitch, not even Twitch, but Twitter, because they're eternally online dumb fucks, tankies, Marxist-Leninists. They are dumb fucks. If it was a choice between shit posted online and actually going out and doing actual grassroots in life action by either marching, donating, or shockingly enough, participating in elections, these dumb fucks will sit back and talk shit online. True. But how does that have anything to do with fucking age? There are old dumb fuck Republicans or old dumb fuck liberals that do this shit. It's called just talking shit. And I'm sorry. This motherfucker, the way he sits back and talks and judges people, He's not doing nothing. The only thing he has done is donated money because he's a rich fucking comedian. And yeah, sure. Fucking sure. There is also a reason why so many younger people, are still stuck being keyboard warriors is because old people that sit back and for decades upon decades in the halls of the Congress because they want to give up their power, their wealth. Again, it goes back to a lot of the generations of the boomers literally are siphoning wealth from the younger generations. But he doesn't see it that way because he's sitting in that seat where that's how he's getting his wages. You know, it's fucking funny that he sits back and has his audience laugh back with him. His audience isn't young people. You know why? Because they're working gig economy jobs and they're trying to barely make it where they can't afford to be studio audience either by amount and if it's free or free time because they have to work to survive. But sure, young people are lazy and entitled, working 2 or 3 jobs to make it fucking survive. But let's continue.
There is a season for that. But right now, I'll take old, stooped, and full of soup.
Okay, like this is just a little bit kind of like one of my things. But
right now I'll take old.
Here, watch this. I wonder if this is SE Cup. If this is SE Cup, I fucking hate SE Cup. But that's a different story. Let's go. It looks like SE Cup. I think it is SE Cup.
And yet, instead of finding Biden's age an asset, in America it was his biggest obstacle. In the run-up to the last election, 37% of Americans were unabashed about telling pollsters they flat out wouldn't vote for someone over 70.
Wait! Fuck! Okay! Wait! Fuck! Am I missing something? Both candidates that we had from the 2 major parties literally were over 70. The 3 major contenders in the fucking Democratic primary were over 70. Why bring this up, you dumb fuck? How? Wait. And as Kat said, like, the problem was more that he was a liberal more than anything. How does this even work? Like, and then he just says it like, oh yeah, no, they didn't want somebody over 70. They still got somebody, Trump and Biden and Bernie, and Warren was close to 70, like literally. And bringing this headline brings no context because the context is that older people don't actually care. Let me stop. They actually are out of touch with the issues that are facing younger people. If they were in touch with it, we wouldn't see a lot of shit talking about how, for instance, one of Joe Biden's moonshot ideas was that we're going to get rid of cancer. Well, who was the age range that affected mostly by cancer? It wasn't young people. Even though young people still get cancer, it wasn't young people. You know what young people were worried about? Student loan debt, affordable housing, rising wages. So yes, during the primary, we had this fucking argument. But no, it's just about age, right? It's just about age. But let's continue.
Is there anything more piss ignorant than not using old people as a resource? Not
I mean, like, sure, we can use them for some resources, and I want to word this where I won't be violating Twitch TOS. Anybody seen Ghost in the Shell Solid State Society? But let's continue. Let's continue.
not taking advantage of their accumulated knowledge.
Maybe we should take advantage of their accumulated wealth. I'm just saying. Let's go.
Everywhere else in the world, elders are sought for guidance. In America, elders are sought for TikTok pranks. In Greece, old man is a compliment, not something you scream after get out of my way.
Sound like somebody's trying to appeal to authority. Yeah, of course he's salty. Of course he's salty. Because he's at an age, and I admit, I'm a parent, and I thought when I was younger, when I was a kid, can't wait to have my kids so I can tell them what to do. Then I kind of had my kid, and I was like, yo, it was shitty for me to act like that. It would be shitty for like me to act like that with my kid. And I know some parents still actually try to do that shit. Well, if somebody treated me like that, then I should treat my kids like that. I turned that okay. Yeah, no, that's not how that works, Chief. But yeah, he is literally at a point now where he's like, well, I had to give old people respect. Now I should get it because I'm old. Again, making it to the age of 60 in a first world country when you're fucking rich and you have some sort of power and authority isn't a big fucking deal. But let's continue.
In India, young people touch old people's feet to show reverence. Japan has a national holiday called Karonohi, Respect for the Aged Day.
Now, here's the thing. What is happening in these different cultures that's not happening in America? Well, no, Japan is fucked because, like, basically, they've been driven to believe that you should work, and they have a problem with making babies. Like, literally, like, yeah, no, Japan is having a problem with making babies, where they are encouraging couples to go home on, like, it's like every third Friday of the month and relate to each other. Yeah, no, but let's continue.
You know the reason why advertisers in this country love the 18 to 34 demographic? Because it's the most gullible. Yeah. A third of
Excuse me? Excuse me. Wait. Did he just say the reason why advertisers like the 18 to 34-year-old demographic in this country is because they're the most gullible? Wait, what the hell? Wait, what the He doesn't get it, does he? He doesn't get it. Oh my God, he doesn't realize that the advertisers want to actually put hooks on you. So when you are able in some kind of way of getting to where you can actually have that disposable income, they can actually get it. And putting money into older people who are going to be aging out of buying stuff is a lost cause. He doesn't get it. Wow. And you're right, Hell Satan. The older people in these countries actually earn respect. They don't just sit back and try to treat their kids like shit. They actually keep, for good or for bad, they keep a patriarchal family structure where they actually care about or try to make sure that their family and descendants are provided for. Not just some dumb fucks that want to go and live in McMansions in the suburbs in order to make sure that they're making their investments okay with housing bubbles and shit like that. And of course, the countries that he's talking about, especially when you go to non-first world countries, it requires a more of a family, you know, stable unit. But let's go.
People under 35 say they're in favor of abolishing the police, not defunding, but doing away with a police force altogether.
All right. So let's actually explain what people mean by abolish the police force and doing away with it altogether. Now, I know a few of you guys, rightly so, probably didn't watch the stream that I actually did Friday. I get it. It's one of those things where it was just like difficult to watch. And because I'm such an angry bastard, I actually did it because, I'm an angry bastard. But the fact that you see that it's not just one or two bad apples that's ruining the whole bunch, which everybody forgets to fucking complete the sentence. Nobody is saying no law enforcement at all. But you know who does think that? Rich dipshits like this who sit back and only concerned about their property, their material things, that causes the loss of respect from younger generations, because these dumb fucks would do anything in their fucking power to keep their grisly, grimy hands on their own shit. Fuck with everybody else. And in the process, again, going back to the loss of respect from younger generations, because we don't have the shit that you have, Bill. Like, for real. It just makes no fucking sense. And you know what? The thing about it is, there are younger people that sit back and says, why you want to get rid of the police? We're just going to have crime everywhere. Usually these are people that feel that they have something to lose. But those who don't have anything to lose, they don't give a fuck. But this smarmy, self-absorbed asshole isn't thinking that way. I bet when he was, like he said done in youth, breaking the laws, he wouldn't want the police around either. Because he was trying to sell medicinal herbs to get by. And yes, there are other community policing programs that can be done. Not everybody that shows up to a fucking problem needs to have a badge and a gun to resolve an issue. But somebody like Bill Maher, who actively says, I need to get a gun to protect myself, like somebody is fucking breaking in your house to like come and hunt you down. Well, let's continue.
Which is less of a policy position and more of a leg tattoo. 36% of millennials think it might be a good idea to try communism. But much of the world did try it.
Ooh. Oh shit. Ooh, the dreaded communism. Ooh. Oh shit. Somebody who's rich. Oh shit. Doesn't like communism. Oh shit. There we go. There we motherfucking go. There we go. Shit. Ooh. And see, this is the thing. This is the fucking thing. This is a thing that fucking gets it. Like, everybody else complains about the shit that we're gonna get to in a second. But this is the fucking thing. This is the, hey kids, get off my lawn. This is the shit that is literally, again, he grew up during the Red Scare bullshit. And I will fucking admit, as a fucking lefty, as a socialist, self-idea socialist, nobody likes the tankies. Nobody likes the Marxist-Leninists. They're just red fascists to an extent. But here he is equating to what people want as more worker-owned co-ops, more democracy in the motherfucking workplace, more fucking freedoms, less government intervention to the point where it's affecting our daily lives. In some ways, Medicare for all, free college. Here he is equating that to Stalinism. But of course, when you get old, you get wise, right? But let's continue.
I know millennials think that doesn't count because they weren't alive when it happened. But it did happen.
And see, there we go. It's about his fucking fear. It's about his fucking fear. Like, he sounds like Chris Matthews. Like, shit. Let's see if I can actually pull. Here, let's go to us. Let's go. Oh, not it. This is how he sounds. And bear with me, guys. You're gonna actually watch this. This is how he sounds. Here.
I have my own views of the word socialist, and I'll be glad to share them with you in private. And they go back to the early 1950s. I have an attitude about them. I remember the Cold War. I have an attitude towards Castro. I believe if Castro and the Reds had won the Cold War, there would have been executions in Central Park, and I might have been one of the ones getting executed. And
another old fuck that's complaining about socialism. Another old fuck that's complaining about socialism.
certain other people would be there cheering, okay?
So yeah. This is the shit. This is that shit. This is that fucking fear that, like, wow, really? Really?
And there are people around who remember it. Pining for communism is like pining for Betamax or MySpace. So when you say, you're old, you don't get it, get what? Abolish the police and the border patrol and capitalism and cancel Lincoln? No, I get it. The problem isn't that I don't get what...
This motherfucker said cancel Lincoln. And you know what? Like, this is one of the things that I hate Libs about. He casually threw in racism right there. If you guys didn't catch this shit, here we go. Yeah, MySpace was better than Facebook. Wait, watch this shit.
Capitalism and cancel Lincoln? No, I get the police and the border patrol and...
Why would you throw in abolish the border patrol? Hey, quick question. You know when ICE started existing? ICE started existing in 2001. Remember, Bill? Remember 2001? Remember that shit that, you know, you got canceled off of TV for? 2001 wasn't that fucking long ago. I know, I'm old. Like, some of the people in my chat probably weren't around or just learning ABCs in 2001. But still in all, ICE is not a fucking built-in thing. And I'm sorry. The only reason the border exists as heavily populated as it is, to keep the brown people out from trying to come and live in our country, or, you know, working to pick our fucking fruits and make a better life. The fuck? Yeah, of course. Border Patrol, which has turned into a wing of a lot of white nationalists. But you know, yeah, sure. Of course he's still pissed from being fired from ABC because he spoke his mind and he had to deal with the consequences. But let's continue.
And capitalism and cancel Lincoln. No, I get it. The problem isn't that I don't get what you're saying or that I'm old. The problem is that your ideas are stupid.
Because reasons! Your ideas are stupid because reasons. Because reasons, damn it. I'm old, listen to me. Like the fuck? That's literally what he's saying. But let's continue.
If you say, let's eat in the bathroom and shit in the kitchen, yeah, that's a new idea. But I wouldn't call it interior design. You think someone 80 is hopeless because they can't use an iPhone? Maybe the one who's hopeless is the one who can't stop using it.
I love this argument. I love this argument. Ooh, check this out. I love this argument because guess who uses iPhones? Can I ask somebody in the chat who uses iPhones or Droid phones? Any smartphones. Who uses iPhones, smartphones, and Droid phones? I'll give you one guess. Here, I'll give you one guess. Who uses iPhones, Androids, smartphones? Who uses this shit? I think we have it in the chat. I think we have it in the chat. Here. It goes like this. It goes like this.
I told you. Benny.
Everyone uses iPhones. It's not new. Everyone. But this fucker is literally thinking that it's just young people. Well, let's continue.
You think I'm out of it because I'm not on Twitch? Well, maybe I get Twitch, but I just think people watching other people play video games is a waste of fucking time.
Now, which joke do I go with? A, people who watch people play video games, I don't give a fuck because I use Twitch myself, and, you know, fuck you, Bill Maher. 2, well, of course, people who watch other people play sports is a waste of time too. B or C, whatever the fuck is going on with. Just overall, fuck you because you probably wouldn't get the audience and that's why you pissed off. Let's which option should we choose? All the above? All the above. First of all, let's go about this one. I use a platform. Do I watch every particular way of people actually watching the Twitch, every game? No, of course not. But Twitch hasn't been just watching video game play for, 5 years now? Secondly, he's probably upset because, well, quite frankly, there are people that do political commentary that would get a lot more viewers than he does. That are probably on the same economic state that he's in, and all they do is just sit back and play video games on fucking on Twitch. Thirdly, this motherfucker talks about Twitch, but he releases his videos to YouTube. And of course, if sitting back watching people play video games online all the time is a problem, then complain about every fucking Sunday from fucking September to January, February of people that sit back and watch other people play sports all day. I'm sorry. I just like, this is the, as Panda put it, like this, he's throwing all the arguments at the motherfucking wall. I'm sorry, like the fuck? I how, like for real, how? Why doesn't this like? I mean, like here, he has some more to say, but let's continue.
20% of Gen Z agree with the statement, society would be better off if all property was owned by the public and managed by the government. And another 29% say they don't know if that's a good idea. Here's who does know. Anyone who wasn't born yesterday.
All right, so we have Bill. And of course, this fucker literally is upset because he's scared that somebody's going to touch his money. Looking a little bit conservative over there, Bill. I don't know, man. It's almost as if power exists to maintain itself. And like, it's too late for me to say it. I'm trying to keep this away from a socialist critique. But when you have so much wealth in the hands of people and they're hoarding it from younger people, do you know that the rate of home ownership is dropping? People can't afford the down payments. Right now, we have a housing bubble where not just investors from the States, but foreign investors are actually pricing people out of the market. I actually have a friend of mine who is trying to buy her own home. And the fact is that she can't compete with the offers of so many people that's fucking turning homes into rental properties. But you want to get mad at us for the fact that we are saying that, yo, y'all have too much motherfucking money and power? But of course, it's about, well, YOLO and old people are stupid and all that other good shit. Never addressing our legitimate concerns. It's never like, and I'm not even a fucking Zoomer. But of course, it's about, well, you just don't like old people. Why don't you just pick yourself up by the here bootstraps, motherfucker? You shouldn't have to worry. You shouldn't care about college debt. You went to college, motherfucker. It costs you what, $3,000-4,000 one semester? No, altogether, or shit that you can actually do. You know, working on the weekends and going to school. But you know, it's about us like being mad that like old people are or can't use their cell phones. Oh. Wait, Boston. I will challenge you on that one. We actually do conversations when we talk about shit. Okay, that's something that what I'm gonna actually do when I'm gonna start throwing out scheduled Discord chill sections. And like I always invite them. Speaking of invite, hey guys, if you're watching this live, you're able to interact with the chat, and I do this Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can catch this live. If you're watching this now on the live stream, please like the stream, share, subscribe, follow, help out the channel. Or if you're watching this on playback on my YouTube channel, you know what to do. And of course, as always, thank you guys for watching this clip. If you want to actually help support the channel, you can actually hit my Streamlabs links up top or the description down in the bottom. And thank you for watching this clip. All right, cool.
Hey guys, this is me, Crimson60620, and if you ever want to actually get some great art and help support my channel, help support me, check out my merch page at streamlabs.com/Crimson60620/merch. Here you can actually find great pieces of art, put on t-shirts, and it'll be updated frequently with a lot of my other art. So thank you for support, and please enjoy the video. Thanks.